Hey everybody, welcome to a theory on how social media makes money just by wasting your time. Today, I'm going to be overviewing how Facebook makes more money by putting top stories at the top of your feed. You might think that your stories are at the top of your page because of likes and comments, but I think Facebook has a different motive. Now before I get into the dirty stuff, let me explain a few things. Online advertising started a long time ago but recently picked up in about 2011. Quote from Wikipedia: in 2011, internet advertising revenues in the United States surpassed those of cable television and nearly exceeded those of broadcast television. That means companies who wanted to get their name out there would still go on broadcast, daytime television, but they would also be online trying to get people to look at their advertisements. So they started going online. They went to popular sites like MySpace, Facebook, and they would put their advertisements up, and they would pay the web companies. If you've ever taken a social media course or even just paid attention to your newsfeed, you can see that it updates every second or millisecond with new information that people love. Due to the sporadic nature of social media, you're checking it over and over and over 30, 40, or 50 times a day, maybe a few hundred for those of you who are addicted, I suppose. No offense. So when companies started advertising online, they quickly figured out that social media sites were going to be their number one hit. If you're a social media site, you might think to yourself, yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. My people are still getting their information, and I don't have to live off of donations anymore. But as a company, their main goal is to grow and grow large. And I'm not blaming them for that. They have to do that to succeed and stay in the market and compete with their other fellow companies. Facebook to MySpace, MySpace to Twitter, and those three together. But when you start focusing more on the money and less on the user interaction, you get something that's happening today with Facebook's top stories. If you've never been on Facebook before, let me explain how the stories work. Basically, people post information, whether it's text or video or pictures, and you can see that in what used to be chronological order, but lately they changed it to likes and comments. Now this, you may think to yourself, is just to let us know what's popular and what's in and what people like. But it also mixes up the stories, so when you go online to find new things about new people or new pages, you find the old stuff sitting there at the top of your page with a ton of likes and a ton of comments. Being the calm, respectable Facebook user that you are, you might say to yourself, I don't mind that. I can scroll past the same things over again. In fact, I might want to do it again, that way I can watch a funny video. But as you're scrolling, you're looking for new things and you're scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. It takes more time to find those new stories that might be buried under old and popular stories. So when you're sitting on Facebook trying to find new, relevant, important stories, Facebook is making money through something called CPV, cost per view. So if your mouse hovers over it and all the web page thinks you see it, it will give them a little bit of money. So the more time you're on their site, the more possibility there is that your cat's going to jump on your mouse and make them money. So who's the real villain here? Obviously cats. But in all reality, this isn't a big problem until companies start throwing away user satisfaction and start pissing on hospitality. But in the end, Facebook, among other social media sites, is just trying to make money. But they're doing it the wrong way. If they're trying to advertise something to you and they actually think you're going to buy something, they should do that in a non-obstructive way. But hey, if the ads get too annoying, you could just stop using the internet, because we're not addicted or anything. Right? Hey guys, just wanted to thank you for watching my video. It means a lot to me. I had a lot of fun making this video and researching online advertisement and social media, so certainly hope you come back next week or next month whenever I get the next video out. But until then, just keep thinking.